This is an appalling admission for a man who's going to be hosting the RYA Suzuki Dinghy Show, but I'm a bit of a bungling amateur in a dinghy. So I've come here to the Mount Batten Centre and I'm going to be taken out onto the water and I'm going to learn the ropes. So Andy, beautiful day. People are out in force behind us and you are my instructor today. I'm in your capable hands. So what's the plan?
The guys that are out with us today, they're part of the university sailing club and the plan is to take you out and teach you a little bit the basics of sailing.
So obviously we're going to go out in a dinghy. So describe the vessel to me in simple terms that we're about to go out in.
Okay, it's actually it's a training boat, a plastic training boat. They're designed to be bashed around a little bit, quite easy to sail. We've got a rudder to steer it and we've got a couple of ropes to adjust the sails.
Excellent.
And that's our basic controls.
One of the perceptions is that, you know, it's all sheets and painters and gobbledygook and port and starboard and people shouting at you and all that.
Yeah, I'll try not to do that.
Disabuse me of that notion.
Yeah, when you come up to a boat like this and you're looking around, looking at all the ropes, and it looks very complicated, but it's quite simple. It's just breaking those things down into smaller parts. And what an instructor will try and do is not to use too much terminology and just say that rope rather than sheets and painters and things like that, like you've said. And the actual rigging the boat is probably one of the harder things. But once it's rigged, it's actually the controls are pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Following on from that, who is a typical sailor?
Do you know what? I don't think there is a typical sailor. I think it's so diverse. It's such a diverse sport. I really couldn't narrow it down. All ages, all abilities. I mean, the great thing about sailing is you can be in a small dinghy like this, a bigger yacht. You can go cruising. You can go racing. You can be like, you know, hanging out on the trapeze wire from the top, which comes from the top of the mast, flying along, or you can just be having a nice chilled time with your friends.
And I'm a sailor of very limited experience. It has to be said. What are you kind of expecting from me today?
What you should be doing, you should be able to steer the boat, maybe adjust the sails a bit, maybe turn the boat through the wind, which is called tacking, and balancing the boat.
It's been a fantastic first session. I've really enjoyed it. It's been an absolute pleasure, actually a real revelation. And if you fancy a go at dinghy sailing, come to the RYA Suzuki Dinghy Show and I'll see you there in March. I'm off.